Welcome back for another video. 4 game weeks to go, 2 singles and 2 doubles. In this video we'll look at the top players with predicted points in Game Week 35 and over the final 4 to guide your transfer plans and captaincy. So Game Week 35 is a single game week and it is Ederson on top among the goalkeepers. He left many managers frustrated last week after getting benched. Pep cited that the decision was purely to give him a rest, perhaps a warning shot as well, given Ederson's been conceding goals from minimal shots recently. The expectation is that he does return to the starting 11 though, and it's a great fixture home to Leeds. Brighton also have a good fixture. They're home and they face Everton this week. These ones can be a tough call when a team's absolutely fighting for their lives though. Everton are 1 point from moving outside the bottom 3. If you're looking for a goalkeeper, then Steele's the one, with a double in 36 and 37, and subsequently he is top in the league for projected points over the remainder. No other goalkeeper transfers worth making this week, so we'll keep this segment short. However, as a reminder, in Game Week 36 it's a small double for Brighton and Newcastle, while in 37 Brighton, Chelsea, Man City and Man United all double. With that in mind, De Gea is also one to highlight, away to West Ham this week, but beyond that he has Wolves, Bournemouth, Chelsea and Fulham. So moving on to defenders, and Trent Leeds projected 4.9 points. He set a new record in Game Week 34 as the first player to ever assist in 5 games in a row twice. An insane record as a defender as well. He's absolutely thriving in this new role as an inverted fullback. Klopp has touched on this in his pressers, saying that the new role has given him new focus and a lease of life again. Liverpool are home to Brentford and they're undefeated at Anfield in 10 in a row now. Robertson further down, projected 4 points, and he was rested for the Fulham game on Wednesday. Again, the expectation is that he returns to the starting 11, but Trent is the one to own if you can afford either. If you've got room for a third Brighton player, Estepinian and Dunk are worth looking at as well. With the Everton fixture this week before back-to-back double game weeks, I still wonder if Estepinian misses one game over that crazy run, with such a congested schedule, so if you're looking at either, then Dunk's probably the safer pick. Perisic makes the projections as well, however with Davies getting his first start since injury last match, there could be some risk of rotation there, so avoid. If you're looking for a reliable route into the Man City defence, Diaz is the answer. Projected 4.1 points this week against Leeds, and he's played the full 90 in Man City's last 11 league games in a row. Chilwell's projected 4 points, but Chelsea just look hopeless right now, so avoid. On top of that, they're double Game Week 37s against Man City and Man United, both away fixtures. On to the midfielders, and it's Salah on top. After scoring against Fulham last match, he's now the first player in FPL history to score 200 plus points on 6 consecutive seasons. The greatest of all time in FPL, and he's scored in his last 7 home games now, 8 goals and 2 assists over that run. It is risky, especially this late in the season, but if you want to bet against Haaland for captaincy, then he is the standout. In Game Week 34 there was only 2 points that separated them in the end, with Haaland scoring 16 and Salah 18, but nonetheless gains made with captaincy. Man City are away to Real Madrid on Tuesday as well, so after playing the 90 for the last 3 in a row, what will Haaland's minutes look like? Will he start? We might get early news on Man City's lineup as they are the first kickoff, so make sure you subscribe and tune into the deadline stream on Saturday. Beyond that, Liverpool's front 3 is unpredictable now. It's Salah and then 2 of Darwin, Jota, Diaz and Gakpo. For that reason, I'd avoid Gakpo despite making the projections. He was benched last match against Fulham. Son's not really been discussed at all, but could it be a massive differential to consider for the run-in? The downside is that he has 1 less game than Man United and Man City, but in his last 5 league games he has 4 goals and 1 assist. He's only blanked once. Seems to be finally finding some form, and his final 4 matches are Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Brentford and Leeds. Again, if we get early news that Mahrez starts, then he's a great pick for Game Week 35 with a home Leeds fixture. It'll be Allardyce's first game in charge as he attempts to prevent them from facing the drop. In Pep's press conference on Friday, he said that everyone was fine except Ake, so those who punted on De Bruyne left frustrated as he didn't make the matchday squad in either double game week fixture. We should have further news by the deadline, but it's difficult to trust what we're told. On to the forwards, and Haaland leads with 7.4 points projected. Again, this week it all weighs on him starting. These points are based on around 75 minutes against Leeds. He's now set an all-time Golden Boot record in the Premier League with 35 goals, even surpassing those that managed 34 in a 42 game week season. 5 games to play as well. You'll have to trust the Man City medical team on this one though. There's every chance that they recommend a rest or 45 minutes max, which we have seen before. Despite Tottenham's bad form, Kane keeps finding ways to return, with 2 goals and 2 assists in his last 3 games, despite 2 losses in the draw. He's in the same boat as Son, great fixtures on paper, but he does have a fixture less in other premiums, such as Bruno and De Bruyne, who might be tempting for the same price. After a run of 1 blank in 12 games, Watkins has now failed to score or assist in 3 consecutive games. We had talked about how this could be the ideal time to hop off him with tougher fixtures for Aston Villa. But they do face Wolves this game week, so it's now a transfer you could delay, after which point they do face Spurs, Liverpool and then Brighton. Isak and Wilson are the two for around the same price that we're all monitoring. They've both been fantastic recently. The good news is that they face Arsenal this week, so it's a transfer that can be delayed as well, after which point they have to double Gameweek 36, and tripling up on Newcastle will be a great opportunity for us. If you need a budget forward, perhaps as a combination transfer, then Solanke's the one for 5.6 mil. Awani, Jesus and Vardy all avoids as well. That wraps up this video, thanks for watching. It'll be a double upload today with the Gameweek 35 team selection coming later. See you soon for the next one.